Hello and welcome to SAP Learning Academy and welcome to SAP IP tutorial. In this tutorial today I will be showing you how we can plan on analysis for Office. In my past video I have shown how we can do the various planning function and then adding in the planning sequence and then execution of all the planning sequence, and then we have seen the data in the input provider. Now we will do some of these steps in the AO, so in order to understand the how we can plan on analysis for Office. So this is important for all the viewers, and also please watch my previous videos so you can understand all the basics of IP. So before starting this video I want to show what was done in my previous videos so you can understand this video very clearly. So in the previous videos, so I have described all the planning function, starting with copy, then revaluation, then distribution by keys, then repost, then another copy, and distribution by reference. So in this all the videos, so we have created different planning functions and then we have added in the planning sequence and we ran it. So that was nice videos, I hope. And now I will be showing today two features. One is copy and another is revaluation in the AO. So the first and foremost thing that you have to do before doing the AO, that you have to create a query, and you have to create a query on aggregation level. So please remember, the first thing before doing the planning on AO, you have to create a query, and query should be input ready. So let me show you on the system. So this is the HANA system, and here, and those who are working on BW query designer, they can have a look there, but this is SAP BW on HANA. So you can see the same features in the SAP query designer as well as here, by some changes. So here I have created the query, and the query technical name is this one, and then I have created the query on aggregation level. So you need to remember that, so your aggregation level was this, and you are creating a copy, now you are creating a query on your aggregation level. So, and you have to check mark this option. You can see that there's a button, there's a option called planning. So you have to go there and you have to choose the option called start query in input mode. So if you choose this, so what does it mean? It means that your query is input enabled, so you can easily now change the data in the AO and you can do the planning. So this is the basic features. So first one is the you have to create the query based on aggregation level. Second is you have to check mark this option, and now once you have done that, you have to go to the key figure. So in this example I have only one key figure, that is called sales quantity. So you have to once you enable this option, once you enable this start query in input mode, the option called planning will be enabled here. But if you do not do it, if you do not check mark the planning mode, so this option will not be visible. So once you have checked mark that, so this option will be visible, and along with this all the options will be visible, like input ready. And so input ready means that's called, now if you are doing a planning, your key figure has to be input ready. And after that there's options called disaggregation value entered, and disaggregate difference to value, and then distribution option. So for this example I have given the options called equally and disaggregate value enter. And please and I have explained these options in one of my previous videos, so you can have a look. So what is the meaning of disaggregation and distribution? Anyway, moving forward, and after giving these options input ready, then you have to go to the filter, and also in the column I have given the key figure, and in the rows I have given the other other characteristics like company code, controlling area, and so on. And once we move to the filter, and you have to provide the you have to restrict the values, like info provider is this one because I will be planning on this info provider. And similar, you have to choose the company code, controlling area, version, like in my case is B and C, and so on, and sales unit. So you have to restrict these information. So once your input query is ready, you have to save it. So once you save and activate it, so your query is ready. So now you are ready to work on AO. Then this is the report and which I have opened in the AO. I have given the selection for 2017, and there will be no data at this moment. You can see, yes, there is no data, because if I see the target here, yeah, this is the target. So in this target, if I see the data, we do not have any data. So the same thing I have opened in the report here. So now what we can do, now we have to go to the option. So if you go this option, so here you need to right click on the book one, and you can get the option called planning function, planning sequence, and planning model. So you can add as you want. So I'm going to add planning function here. Click on the planning function. So what is your planning function? So go back to this planning sequence, and I'm going to add this one. Just copy it and paste here. So you can put your planning function in the search bar and then search it. You will get it here. So then okay. So once you once you do that, you have an option. Again, you right click on this and then execute planning function. So now I'm going to execute. So look, so what it does, it has just done what we have done here. Like if you do the execute from here, also it does the same thing, and you can execute here also. It has copied the data. I mean the function was with this. What it does, it copies data from provider BW370AC to BW370S20. So it does the same thing here. Once after doing this, you need to save the data. You can see the option, so you can save the data. Unless you save it, you won't see the data. So once I save it, so data is saved. So now I have to go to the provider, so in order to check whether I have received the data or not. So go and execute. Yes, you have received the data. Earlier we did not have any data, now we have the data. So I hope this past exercise is understood. Now I'm going to show you another example. So this example is just let me show you on the system here. Yes, this one. I will show you another example, re-evaluation. So how we can do this. So follow me and go to the your AO file again. You need to add the another planning object. So go to the book again, then planning function. So you have to search again. So what was that? So my planning sequence, my planning function is this one. So I'm searching it here. So I got it. So I will click OK. So I think you have seen my previous videos on revaluation. So what it does, so it just increases the value to some percentage. I can define here as 20% or 10% like that. So before executing this, I want to show you on the system. So what does this planning revaluation does? So go to this planning function. We can see it is set as revaluation. Go to the parameter, So here we can see that the quantity value, the amount figure is increased by 20% and the other one is 10%. So what will be done here in this file? If I now execute this, so this data will be increased by 20% and another one will be increased by 10%. So let me execute this. So if I go and execute planning sequence, so it has been, look, you can see the data has been changed. Earlier it was like this. Let me show you the data here. Earlier it was 2700 for company code 1000 and 2000. So now it has changed to, for 1000 it has increased 20% more, and for 2000 it has increased 10%. So now we are going to save the data. So I'm going to save it. So when it is saved, now you go and execute this in order to see. You can see the reflect here. So the data has been saved in your target. So this is this two example I have shown in this video, and in the next video I'm going to show some other features of AO, so how we can plan directly on the AO. So please look into my next video as well, and see you. Bye bye. I'll see you next time.